Hello again, here we are, back in the park. This week I'd like to talk a bit about response to chemical emergencies. It's something that we've written about in the magazine for decades now. And we have a lot of friends at the National Chemical Emergency Centre, for instance, or Chemtrek in the States. But I had a call a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago now actually, from Aaron Montgomery, president of Ouray Environmental, with an interesting story. It was so interesting, we carried it as a story, indeed, in the September issue of HCB. And I don't want to make this sound like an advert for his company, not least because he hasn't paid for one. But what he had to talk about interested me a lot. It's a fact, I think, that capacity to respond to oil industry accidents, oil spills and the like, is in place pretty much everywhere around the world, whether or not they're maritime related, because petroleum is something that affects everybody in the world. Everybody needs fuel. So it's ubiquitous. So wherever it's used, there is some capacity to deal with a spillage or a fire or whatever. The same isn't true of chemical incidents. There's an awful lot more different chemicals. There's an awful lot more hazards involved. Hazards of corrosivity, for instance, or long-term health hazards that don't really apply with petroleum fuels. And so while there is an effective response capacity for chemical accidents, certainly in Europe and North America, and in certain other parts of the world, broadly speaking, the Asia-Pacific region lacks that sort of capacity. And this was something that Ouray Environmental discovered when one of their clients asked them to look into the provision of such a service because they were having trouble. And working with the authorities in China and drawing on its existing client base as well as other companies, Ouray has established a plan to develop a consortium, the Asia-Pacific Response Consortium, to share the cost of having response equipment and capability on site in Asia, stretching from the west coast of India to Indonesia and up to North Asia and Japan, Korea, and northern and eastern China. I think this is a very interesting project, and I will be looking to see how it develops. Will it stay in private hands as a partnership between Ouray on the one hand and on the other its client chemical industry customers and logistics service provider customers, or will it be adopted, co-opted by national or regional authorities? I can see that happening because clearly there is a need for this sort of capacity, not least in the Singapore, Johor, Indonesia region. So my message to Aaron, yeah, good luck with this. I hope you succeed. I hope you make some money at it, because let's face it, that's what we're all in business for. And keep in touch. Let me know how things are going. That's it from me for this week. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.